Okay, we are back. Let's do this turn. No, they're gonna send their bomber out, runs right into my Stuka. That hurts. Send him some more bombers. Getting shot at by my 88 anti-aircraft guns. They're shooting at my fighters. They're gonna attack my strategic bomber with fighters coming from God knows what air bases. Those. May need to keep my bombers back a little bit. Pioneers. All right. First things first. Let's use my recon plane to see what's in reserve. Quite a bit. Wow, my BF 110 or my FW 190A took a beating, but I'm gonna use him to take out that bomber. All right, 88. I'm gonna move him up here. Take on this Tupolev SB bomber. Got him. Soviet guards, let's hit them with our heavy artillery. That worked well. Take out that anti-tank gun. Okay, I'm going to move my armored car forward. Ooh, you know, I may rethink that attack. Yeah, I can almost completely take out that anti-aircraft gun. In fact, I can. Ooh, cool. Okay, great. So I'll move the armored car up there. I'll use the paratroopers to get in behind and take the airfield at Baku. Tiger 1. Take out that rocket launcher. Okay. So what are we going to do? Ta-da, ta-da. Get this martyr over here. Get this anti-aircraft truck. Okay, mine Stuka will hit that. Rocket launcher. I'm going to try to weaken this KV-142 with my BF-110. You guys worry me. What are those Soviet mountain troops? Let me see if I can hit them with my heavy strategic bomber. I can. It just weakens them a little bit. And then my BF-109G. I'll just fly him around here. I'm gonna rebase him to Baku, near the Caspian Sea. Okay, Ju-88, or not Ju. My 88 millimeter anti-aircraft gun is going to be used against that Sovietsky bomber. I'm going to reinforce this strategic bomber. Okay, I got two fighters, and I'm going to use them to take out the Ruski fighters. First plane goes down. Where's my BF-109? It's not going to be able to take this guy out completely, but it's going to do him some damage. Okay, now I have one. I got my Stuka. And And where's my other anti-aircraft truck? Did I not distribute him here? Oh, I didn't bring him out. Damn it. See, I could have used him right now. Okay. Ooh, they've reinforced Aravan again. So I'm going to Warframen him. I'm going to use my artillery, and he is taken out. Or no, better yet, rather than the Stug, I'm going to use the Stug against the anti-tank gun truck. And I'm going to put the Panzer IV in and use him against that artillery piece. Everybody else is pinned. I'm going to move my mountain troops forward. I force march them now. And I'm going to scout up around Tbilisi. All these fuckers just waiting for me up here. That's it, isn't it? I don't have any more movement. Oh, I can move my grenadiers, but I'm just going to reinforce them. I'm going to protect these guys. They're my prized troops, and I'm going to need them to take Tbilisi and fight the mountains. Look, we got a big pillbox right there. Some 20s units. Of course, the Aravan guys were 20s, but that's okay. Big problem now is going to be this KV-1 42. Very powerful Soviet heavy tank. Okay. Unfortunately, also this guy has great range. Like this artillery should be able to take out their anti-tank gun, no problem. No problemo. All right, end of turn. See what the Ruskies do. Flying their planes back, flying them forward. He's gonna fight my BF-109. Took it on the chin, didn't ya? Didn't ya, bitch? All right, they're gonna try to attack my troops and do some damage. Here comes the KV-1. Of course, he's gonna attack my armored car, not take on my Tigers. Well, I'm going to use the 88 on my Tiger and the 75 millimeter. What I'm going to do now is use the shift control to swap places. My Panther and my armored car are going to swap places. My Panther is going to finish off that KV-1. And I am not risking sending my Panther up that road right now. But I have an extra attack. So I'm going to bring him here to hit these troops. Yeah, I've got these. Wehrmacht infantry is going to try to take out those Ruski troops. I'm going to reinforce that armored car. All right. Next, what am I going to Stuka? Well, I'm going to Stuka that rocket launcher car. Can't reinforce those troops. I'm doing that. Again, I'm gonna use the shift control. I'm gonna use my not quite as stunned paratroopers to hit that truck. Okay, so what would happen if I rebase here? It's going to go to the left. FW-190 is going to go there. The next plane that rebases will go here, and then the next one would go there. So I'm going to rebase at BF-110. Because what I want to do is get my heavy strategic bomber, which this guy is this guy. I want to get him. If I hit the Baku... No, fuck, he goes there. Okay, I'm going to undo that. It's just weird how they do this. I'm going to put my scout plane there in that spot. Okay, so the next rebasing I should do, I could have, what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, up to 6 planes at a major airfield. And I'm going to rebase him to Baku, and he will be right over the top of those troops, those Soviet Guard troops, in Baku. Weaken them to the point that they probably won't be able to kill my guys. So I'll be able to preserve my units. Now, I lost the opportunity to attack that rocket car, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to need my best troops here on the road to the north. I'm going to take those mountain troops out. I'm going to shell them from a long distance. I'm going to protect them with my anti-tank trucks, or my anti-aircraft trucks, and my 88s. Move my Martyr up there. I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna. This squadron is way down in strength, but I'm gonna use them to finish off these Russian planes, the Russian fighters that come up there. I hope I don't get counterattack. My FW-190 is gonna come up here and hit this Ruski Petlikov, PE2, weaken his ass. I'm going to Stuka the KV-1. Use my Pioneer to attack this artillery. Okay, now I should be able to use my Stug on the KV-1. And my Panzer IV to finish him off. Which he doesn't finish off. Alright, I'm going to try my Panzer III. Does finish off the KV-1. Gonna move my Grenadiers up to take that airfield. My Wolframen. Okay, I'm going to use my 88 anti-aircraft gun on this Petlikov PE2. This unit is the most vulnerable right now. If there's more Soviet planes up there and they've been reinforced, they will shoot him down and I will lose him. And then my heavy strategic bomber. I'm going to bomb the troops, the Soviet heavy weaponry troops, in the town of Leninaken. I'm going to get this Martyr up there for some protection against that KV-1. Hoping this KV-1 doesn't come down and attack my Gerbertsjägers, but he may. Then the Gerbertsjägers can cross onto these mountains, cross the valley into these mountains, and help me fight these guys. We're going to be a problem. Ooh, I've got a fighter here still. I'm going to use him to hit that rocket launcher. my tiger is just gonna sit pretty here. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna get him up the road. Help take on that KV-1. Between the Martyr and the Tiger, we should be able to take this KV-1 out. No, I'm not going to do anything there. Now, once I get these, if these paratroopers survive, then I can get them up. I'm eventually going to have to paratroop into Mount Elbrus to take it, but I don't know how well it's going to be defended. So, if I drop them somewhere else, those paratroopers are going to be useless. Okay, end of turn. Let's see what the Ruskies do. They send a bomber on my artillery. Send their mountain troops out to attack my anti-aircraft truck. They're going to pay for that, you little bitches. They also hit my artillery with their troops. Didn't do too much damage to them. My grenadiers are going to finish off those Soviet heavy weaponry troops. And we are going to take the town of Leninkan something. Okay, going to reinforce that artillery. That's my most important artillery piece. Use my anti-aircraft truck, my SDKFZ 237. What is it? 272. And I'm going to use my 88 to come up and finish off that bomb. Actually, I should use my 88 to move in there. Okay, so I've got regular troop skis. I got my pioneers. I'm going to advance my Panzer 3s and Panzer 4s and my Sturmgeschütz forward to take on any armor that might be up there. To get this mountain troops there. I'm just gonna sleep that tiger right now. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna hit those Sovietsky mountain troops. Gonna strategically bomb Baku, and then I'm gonna use this plane to scout. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to go like somewhere here. Okay, I can't hit them. Okay, gonna take them out. Baku is a thorn in my side. Get those smoking hulks off there. Reinforce my paratroopers so I can use them again. Reinforce my Panther. Get my 88 out here. Reinforce my fighters. Yeah, there's more troops up there in the mountains. I thought so. It's my BF-110G. It does reach the KV-1. So I'll move the Tiger forward to protect those mountain troops. The other scout plane. Oh, I can attack that anti-tank gun. I'm going to do that. All right. So the eastern wing is going well. I'm going to move my Do I want to move my Stuka to Baku? Yeah, I guess. Reinforce my BF-109. So Blue Squadron. You know, now what I've got to do is get after these guys in the mountains, which they're entrenched in the mountains. They got the high ground. It's not going to be easy to blast them out of there, but I'm just going to have to use my artillery. So it's a slow slog. Okay, don't think I have any more movement here. I'm going to reinforce that fighter. I'm going to move my BF-110, or Focke-Wulf FW-190. I should know which plane that is. I'm going to move my Stuka up there. I'm going to move my other heavy strategic bomber. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to move him so he's got more room to maneuver. My motorcycle recon. I think that will just about do it for this turn. Okay, just be there. I think there's some more armor up here that I saw earlier, and there's this KV-1 that has to be dealt with by my Tiger and my Martyr, but that could be done next turn while my mountain troops are going to move into these, well, this is the Caucasus, and help clear the path for Battle Group 1 to go up the coast. It's very critical. Okay. Yeah. Soviet Guards troops are going to come down and hit my Panzer IIIN. Oh, he's going to move his KV-1 over to hit my Panzer IIIN and try to knock it out. Bastard. Marking my Stuka reach. Can it reach that? No. Stuka's very ineffective against the mountain terrain. Okay. I'm going to use my Panzer III on those Russian conscripts. Is that what they are? Yeah, they're conscripts. They really shouldn't be fighting this well. Just going to use my Warframen to do some serious damage to them. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to Stuka the shit out of that KV-1. I'm going to move my Sturmgeschütz forward, my anti-tank unit, one of my better anti-tank units. Can't wait to get him into an elephant. And my Panzer IV. And my Panzer III against them. Okay. I'm also going to hit those troops there because I'm worried about them coming down out of the mountains to counterattack. My tanks, where they could do a lot of damage. In fact, there's 2 units there. Okay. My grenadiers are going to go up over the hill. Got my recon units there. Got my anti-tank. I got 2 fighter squadrons here. Some harassing attacks on that artillery. Wow, what do I do with this Tiger? He's real vulnerable to infantry. Just gonna leave him there. Infantry coming out of the mountains like that is gonna make my Tiger really vulnerable. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Use my grenadiers. take out these Soviet mountain troops. My pioneers, if I put them up there, they're super vulnerable. Okay, I'm going to move both my artillery pieces up. I'm going to put my Wehrmacht infantry there. Yeah, I'm going to take that risk. My Panther right in behind them. Do I have a heavy strategic bomber at Baku? I do. I can weaken them a little bit. That'll help. Okay, how's my Stuka? Can it reach there? No, my Stuka can't reach there. I'm gonna move my other Stuka over here. BF-110G can reach up there, though, and can do a little more damage than my scout plane. And my FW-190. BF-109. Okay. Hey, I'm going to just dig in defensively with those. The motorcycle infantry should be able to get the airbase at Tbilisi next turn, but then I think I'm going to get a heavy counterattack from these guys up here. I'm going to reinforce them. What do I do with these paratroopers? I think I just try to take Mount Elbrus. Get him up in the air. Because, I mean, that's really the only way you're going to get up there. Unless you have Gerbich Jaegers. And it's going to take them forever to get there. Alright. End of turn 5. Let's see what happens next. Now they shell my guys. They attack my troops. They attack my Panzer 3. Oh, and do some serious damage. Wow, that Sherman's going to finish him off for sure. Ooh, I lucked out. As long as nobody comes out of the mountains. Okay. Okay, good. All right. Hi, Miss Fluffy Muffy. You guys want to see Miss Fluffy Muffy? Here. Come here. Here's Miss Fluffy. I'm going to try to teach her to talk using that fluent pet thing. She hates being picked up. Okay. I think these mountain troops can finish off the Ruski mountain troops. Can move my other mountain troops towards their mountain troops. Reinforce the Wehrmacht. And I'm going to get my Panther through. Hit him with my BF-110G. And knock him out with my Panther. Okay. I got this Tiger way over here. Alright, I'll get my armored car up the road. Get my artillery up the road. I'll get my pioneers up the road. I'll get my grenadiers up the road. My anti-aircraft truck. Get my other paratroopers into the air. him some fighter protection. My heavy strategic bomber. I can't hit anything, so I've got to get him rebased. I will do that. Let's see what else is out here. All right. What's my best Stuka? JU-87D. I'm going to hit that Sherman. Going to hit those troops. Going to hit them with my artillery. Okay. My Sturmgeschütz should be able to handle that Panther, that Sherman. If he doesn't, my Panzer IV surely will. No, of course he doesn't. All right. Gonna switch to the anti-tank mode. Bring my 88 forward. Finish that pesky Sherman. Okay, so if I reinforce the Panzer IIIL, get him up to a 7. It's not very strong. Okay, I'm going to Stuka that artillery right there. Do I reinforce that Panzer IIIN or do I upgrade him? Yeah, there's nothing really to upgrade him to. Let me give him a little more wear and tear on the camouflage. Okay. These are all darker. That's too light. Looks like a light gray. With this one, and reinforce him. He's good at anti-infantry tank, but I'm just stuck. These two guys are just stuck here because, well, I don't want to trigger an attack out of the mountains on that Tiger, so I'm going to move them out of the way. I'll let my mountain troops move over to take care of these guys. I wonder... You know what? I'm going to swing this Tiger around behind the mountains. Means I'm going to have to wait here for a little bit, but for the Tiger to catch up, but it's just super vulnerable there. Probably should have done that last turn. We're going to move forward and take this air base so I can rebase some of my fighters. There. Airfield. And my scout plane right out there. Ooh, what is that? A Sovietsky ship? A light cruiser. Ooh, strategic bomber time. They're really effective against ships. And I'm going to move this Focke-Wulf FW-198. Alright, this is my biggest problem now, is these troops up here. I can counterattack Grozny and Mozdok from behind, but I'm going to need some time to get everybody staged for that. Oh, and look, Mount Ellerbuss is guarded or about to be guarded by these bastards. Hopefully, I didn't make a mistake by leaving that Panzer III there. Okay. End of this turn. Come out and fight my mountain troops, my Gewürzjägers. Yes, they do attack and destroy my Panzer 3. You fucking suck. Hit those cavalry and then come back here. Or no, am I going to do that? No, I'm going to move these two artillery pieces up here. I'm going to hit that T-34. Yeah, once again, I think I've overdone it. At least I'll put these guys up for some protection. All right. Do I have a bomber that can reach those mountain troops? Yes, I do. Good deal. 217. And I have the HE 111. Where was that? Ah, damn. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Just say, I'm gonna guess right there. Yeah, there we go. Really pissed those fuckers got my Panzer 3. I should have pulled him out of there. All right, guess what? I'm going to sneak up right behind you and take Mount Elbrus then, if that's what you're going to do. Here's my Panzer 4. And what do I do with this artillery piece? I'm going to move him up here, and I'm going to hit those Soviet mountain troops, because they've already cost me quite a bit. Okay. I'm going to take Tbilisi with my motorcycle infantry. Going to move my up. All right, Pioneers 5 to 4, 4 to 6. I can Stuka. That's my Ju-87R. Stuka. Pillbox. 88's gonna hit it. My Pioneers are gonna hit it. And then I'm gonna move my Grenadiers up there. Now here's the thing. I really like this Kradushkin. Do I want to move them up there to invite an attack and sacrifice them to save my Grenadiers? I don't know. Hopefully my Grenadiers will retreat out of there, out of the range of combat. attacking these Soviet ski mountain troops with my other Soviet ski mountain troops. Gerbertjägers. Okay. Yeah, this is brutal. Just gonna go down there and take that Soviet town. Is it Batumi? And I'm going to harass attack. Fighters. Everybody else. Okay. End of turn. Let's see what the Ruskies do. Oh, they attack my Stukas. My armored car, my 88. I use some cavalry against my armored car. They're going to attack my grenadiers. Two different angles. Yeah, the grenadiers retreat. Okay, well, that worked. They survived. Okay, gonna move my Panther forward to take on that T-34. Do I want to use these guys? Oh. You guys hear that? Kitty mewling. She's not really in as big a stress as she acts like she is. Okay, I'm moving on Grozny. Alright, my Grenadiers got hit hard, as did my 88 ski. Actually, before, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move him back in there. I hit those troops, those guards troops. Pioneers forward. Need to focus. Use my aerial bombardment. I will take some flak, but I'm going to focus on taking these Sovietsky troops out. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I have captured Mount Ellerpus. If I drop these paratroopers there, though. Okay, I'm gonna shell them. Harass attack. Skis everywhere. Stuka. I'm gonna Stuka those guys too. Just keep weakening them. Gonna move the Ju-87R up here. It's more effective. So, the Battle of Baku is still raging intensely. Mm-hmm. Him at BF 110G. I'm going to move him. Actually, no, I'm going to get clever. I'm going to move. Actually, the thing in the game is I shouldn't have to like do this cycling sequence. Like I moved the fighter here first because that's the hex he's going to rebase to. So when I hit the rebase command for this, it'll go to the hex where the artillery piece is. That's where it'll go, which gives it an opportunity to attack. I shouldn't have to like go through this. I should be able to just pick whatever hex I want to rebase to when I'm rebasing with the bomber. So did a little bit of damage there. That's kind of a thing that shouldn't really happen. Okay, in my storage, is there any? There's nobody up there, so actually could send these paratroopers on to take this base and the town of Karapatkin from behind Sukhumi, because it looks like Sukhumi's going to be the last thing to fall. If the 35th Fallschirmjägers can hold Mount Ellerbus from the counterattack from these Soviet mountain troops, we shall see. We'll find out right now. And they're going to attack my heavy strategic bomber. Counter battery fire there from my artillery. They're going to hit my Warframen. They're going to bring their big, powerful troops forward. Oh, they're going to bring him down out of the mountains to attack. Well, thank you very much. Okay, I think that seals it then. All right, I'm going to drop these paratroopers in behind here to take the airfield and the town of, what is it? Bakumi? Karaputkin. Okay, that's done. I'm going to shell these troops here. Take them out with my regular Wehrmacht infantry. I'm going to move them forward. I'm going to move my Sturmgeschütz forward. I'm going to use my secondary strategic bomber to continue to weaken that light cruiser. He's almost done. And then I'm going to harassment attack this rocket launcher. What is it? A BM-888. Okay. All right, now I'm going to get that Panzer IV back out of the way. I'm not going to make the mistake I made with my Panzer III. Okay, I'm going to Warframen those troops. I'm going to move my pioneers up forward. Get my motorcycles up there. Yeah, a lot of these are just, guys are just useless here. Okay, Stuka number 2. Try to hit that heavy artillery. I'm going to use my other strategic bomber. He's going to take some flak, but he's going to hit those Soviet Guards troops in the mountain pass, hopefully helping my survival. Again, the martyr is kind of useless here. All right. I am going to... That anti-aircraft gun is giving me a lot of problems, so I'm going to take it out. I'm going to swing my Tiger 1 around to attack this T-34-42. Finish him off with my Panther, my best anti-tanker. Got an overrun, come down and hit that artillery. And then I have another overrun, but I think I'm just going to take this airfield. Whoops. Meant to move this guy. Okay. Pioneers are going to attack Grozny. Reinforce that armored car. Do I have anything heavier than a fighter? No, I don't. But I'm going to attack that T-34. Just going to clear Caucases off the field. Okay. This actually worked pretty well. This strategy worked pretty well. Of using my heavy artillery coming up the eastern side from Baku. I mean, it worked pretty well. I got my mountain troops here. They're not kind of worth anything anymore. They're just trailing behind. Not much left to do. Should I come down out of this mountain and take this town of Pityask? Could, or I could use these troops. No, you know what? My artillery is so powerful. I'm not gonna concern myself with that. I'm gonna come down out of Mount Elbrus, and I'm gonna take the town of Piatsk. Also, it'll confuse this unit. Do I attack these guys, or do I attack this armored car? Let's see what the Ruskies do. They're trying to hit my artillery. On out of the mountain pass to hit my anti-aircraft truck. 34 attacks my artillery. Should have realized that they were going to do that. Okay, going to use my grenadiers up the road. Going to use my other grenadiers and my pioneers to finish them off. They hit those Soviet troops. Going to take Pigyorsk. What's it? Piatyorsk. And going to get my Tiger up on a hill to finish off that T-34. Those troops. No. Shell them. Gonna reinforce this artillery. Bring this other. And ears forward. Okay, that town is there for the taking. I'm going to wait on that until I complete my tasks. Actually, I don't need to wait on it. I can take them. Because that's a primary objective, too. Alright, where is my other heavy strategic bomber? Here he is. He's weak, but he should be able to take out the Sovietsky light cruiser. Prepare to be sunk. Ooh, he didn't sink. Got a Stuka this rocket truck. Bring my Fallschirmjäger. What? Shouldn't they have like the brightest uniforms? Yeah, brightest green uniforms for my paratroopers. Okay, gonna move my Sturmgeschütz out there. Gonna shell that town. All right, I think we're good. We're almost there. Reinforce some of my squadrons here. All right, all that's left to complete this is to take the town of Sukumi. Okay, so there's my paratroopers in their light green camouflage. Where's my other paratrooper? My other Fallschirmjägers. There they are. They need to wear the same outfits. Kind of like the green on those, though. What do you think? Yeah, I like those a little bit better. It's a little darker, but kind of a cool paratrooper green. All right. Looks like one more turn and we're done. Just get my scout storage to do that. My DO 277 sinks that ship. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with that. Gonna use my other heavy strategic bomber on him. Upgrade that Panzer IV, or reinforce him. Regular Wehrmacht infantry wipes him out, and that should end the scenario. Victory in the Caucasus. All right, I have opened up a new front in the war against Russia. New front in the war against Russia. I've got victory. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll be back with another episode. I don't know. Either next is either the breakout from Stalingrad, the attempt to break out from Stalingrad by Fedor von Butcherstein, or it is Erwin moving forward. I think we're moving on now to December of 1942. So we'll see. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.